You're listening to the Back Porch Talk podcast. Danny and Jason had many discussions and debates on the back porch while making pivotal investment moves with assets. That's right, with trading cards. They welcome you to the back porch and right into those discussions about current sports news with a fresh and unique twist. So come on and join us. Welcome to the Back Porch Talk podcast. I'm your coach, Jason.
Your coach, Danny.
Fans, we got a full show for you today, but first, go ahead, subscribe to this channel, like the show, let the algorithm, you know how we do. But I have to give a special shout out to all the parents and all the students who are going to college, who moved their sons and daughters into school, who have struggled through the heat, who have struggled through the movement, and who have, for the first time, left their loved ones at school. Shout out to you all and to all the students who are going to school. Go ahead and be great. This is a great opportunity for you. But we have a full show for you today. Then we got Major League Baseball. Those Brewers are still hot. And then we have a little college football, a little NFL preseason. But first, Danny, right into a little Major League Baseball, and where those Brewers are still hot as fish grease. Yes, right. Even after a loss. 14-game win streak was snapped last night against the Cincinnati Reds in the 10th inning. But they turned back around. Yes, they being the Brewers, turned back around and beat up on those Cubs today, 7-0. In a 5-game set, today marks the beginning of a doubleheader. Game 1 is down. Game 2 is up. In game 1, man, Brewers win 7-0 off a pitching clinic by Peralta, and Brewers is hot, man. I mean, there's nothing else you can really say about that, man. I mean, they're the best team in baseball. Now, there has still been some shade thrown at the Milwaukee Brewers. What do I mean by that? Danny, if you're the hottest team in baseball, wouldn't you think you would lead off in Sports Center or lead off in basically everything sports related as it pertains to baseball?
You would think so, Jason.
You would think so. Best team in baseball, 14-game winning streak. You would think they will lead off, but that's just not happening. And so what I absolutely love about this Brewer squad is the confidence that they have. They go on the field knowing that they're going to win, not thinking, knowing that they're going to win. And this, their moxie, this, how they get up to the plate, this, man, it's something to behold. And so, again, I'm just hoping that we have not peaked too soon. But the same token, I think that motivation, that oomph, that it factor as a team is going to carry through the rest of this regular season, but I think it's going to carry through the playoffs. You just hope that there's not another team out there that's going to get as hot as the Brewers. That's my only hope. But 5-game set against the Chicago Cubs, which is very pivotal, actually. Right now, the Brewers, as of game 1, being over 9 games ahead of the Chicago Cubs. I think the Brewers just needs to win each series moving forward. They do that, they're golden. What say you, Danny, about these Milwaukee Brewers?
Yeah, great win in game 1 today. Terang and Durbin hitting home runs. Frelick had a good game. Peralta, like you said, threw a gem. So it was a great start for them to, especially coming off a disappointing loss yesterday to Cincinnati, and in the fashion they lost. But I think, too, Jason, through that winning streak, you got to look at the ways they won. And those are the ways you're going to have to win when you get to the playoffs. As far as they're down 8-1 Friday night. in the second inning.
and it came back.
Battled all the way back, and then you saw vintage Yelich hit 2 home runs.
Hmm. Hmm.
Uh, that's the player you were looking for when he signed that contract.
Hmm.
So if you can get that out of him, that's golden. And the way they won Saturday night in extra innings, it's just the ways they're winning and knowing they're not out of a game.
Hmm. Hmm.
You hate to advance time, but you wish this was mid-September
Yeah.
because there's still a lot of time left in the season. I think they have a comfortable lead right now, is at least in their division. Like you said, if they win this every series, they'll be in good shape. You know, they're gonna have a trip up here and there, but they're just on this roll right now that you just don't think they're gonna lose. And like I said, Friday night, Miz was pitching,
Hmm.
and for them to be down 8-1 off the rip is it just shows you, man, what this team is made of. It's just can they hold it, keep it
Hmm.
together? Pitching is doing what they need to do, and the bats are timely. Defense plays well. They're on their way, man. So now it's just a matter of now you're battling time.
Right now, looking at it, Brewers are 8 games ahead of the Phillies in the National League.
Mm-hmm.
8 games ahead of the Dodgers in the National League. 9 games ahead of the Cubs, as I mentioned. 10 games ahead of the Padres. Yes, that's a cushion, but I think the Brewers are going to keep pushing. And I'm going to tell you this: the missed opportunity here. We talked about this some time ago in our email, our text thread. The fellas, we talked about this. Wouldn't it have been great to have around the stadium just the eateries,
Mm-hmm.
just the whole plaza, just the
Yep.
whole moxie, the whole vibe, and
Yep.
where fans can go ahead and congregate, kind of like how you had the Deer District
Yep.
for the Bucks. What a missed opportunity by the Milwaukee Brewers organization owner for not having something around the stadium. The Brewers have been in the playoffs for the past few years, have been battling in the playoffs past few years. Think this could have been, really scoped out, planned out to where, man, if the Brewers go to, this is say if the Brewers go to the conference championship for a pennant, you know what I'm saying? I mean, man, you don't think that would be on fire?
Man.
The
Yeah.
amount of money that would be funneling through?
Mm-hmm.
You kidding me? That thing would be a sellout and then some.
Yep.
Missed opportunity, man. What they're thinking when it comes to year round activity, year round financial opportunity there, but
Mm-hmm.
missed opportunity if the Brewers, go far in the playoffs here. And now, Danny, a little NFL preseason where let's just say there's a whole lot happening in the preseason, Danny. Titans, Falcons, your Falcons take a L, man, but I think Falcons still look pretty okay. You're pretty sure you give me your
Mm-hmm.
thoughts on it. I will have to say the Packers, they did come back against the Indianapolis Colts. I don't know. I think Packers are still something still missing, in my opinion. It's just not crisp enough for me. So hopefully the Packers can shore things up. Hopefully Jordan Love can, get healed up pretty quickly. And then Danny, I would say to the Browns and the Eagles, that was something of note here in where the quarterback competition is still happening, even though Joe Flacco has been named the Week 1 starter. I
Mm-hmm.
think beyond quarterback one, the question and curiosity is going to be where does everybody else fall?
Yep.
And I'll say this too, Danny. I think even though the Bears faced a vanilla defense against the Buffalo Bills, you still have to give credit where credit is due with the Bears. That's coming from a Packers fan. Uh, Bears look better offensively,
Mm-hmm.
look more um, engaged. They looked like a functioning offense. But again, that's against the vanilla defense of the Bills. 38-0, the Bears get the win. So there's a whole lot going on in preseason. Danny, what say you?
Well, Jason, on that Browns front, Shador did not play because he had the oblique injury. So Dylan Gabriel got to play. He had a couple turnovers. He had a pick six,
Mm-hmm.
which sparked the conversation. So it's between Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders, but availability is, a key here. So Shador has to get back on the field, to battle for his position. So we'll see what happens this week coming up. As far as the Falcons game against the Titans, again, we didn't really do much there as far as players playing in the game. I think the main thing right now is trying to figure out when Darnell Mooney is going to return. That's a big piece to the offense, and they need him because otherwise, that's a lot of key, defense or keying on Drake London. But this is where Kyle Pitts needs to step up, man. This is his contract year. And if Mooney is out for an extended period of time, this is where Kyle Pitts needs to, earn his check. So this could be a great opportunity for Kyle Pitts. I know Penix was looking for him in those 3 games that Penix played at the end of the season last year. So I'm hoping this is something that could be, from Kyle Pitts' perspective, he can take full advantage of. And then also tonight, Jason, we have a game with the Commanders and Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
And, with the Commanders, still Terry McLaurin. Coach asked for him to practice, so he did start practicing. And then it sounds like there may be trade rumors around Brian Robinson, who's their current starting running back. So he's not playing tonight. There's just a lot going on there as far as the Commanders are concerned. And then also with the Bengals, you got Trey Hendrickson also looking for a contract.
Still out, yeah.
That going on, man. This game has some intrigue just from the storylines, not necessarily probably the game itself. So we'll see what happens. But also, too, real quick on that Bears game, they look pretty good. Caleb Williams looked comfortable.
Yeah, he does.
And they did shore up that offensive line to give him some time.
Mm-hmm.
So now we'll see, man. I know it is preseason, but games like that can actually give teams that need the confidence that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see if they can build upon it.
And the Packers don't watch out. All seriousness. And I'm a Packers fan, but I'm a realist too.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the Bears, but they look good.
Yep.
Vanilla defense, but they still look good. If the Packers don't watch out, man, the Bears could overtake the Packers just from the standpoint of execution and, the confidence factor as well. I mean, to me, it's still going to be the likes of Detroit, Minnesota. Yeah, they have a quarterback change there. I'm curious to see how Minnesota does.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's wide open. So Packers they better come with it, man. And
Yep.
just as we're talking about the NFL preseason, Danny, we have college football week 0 upon us, where I'm going to highlight the MEAC SWAC Challenge in Atlanta, North Carolina Central against Southern. That's going to be a good game, man. That's Saturday at 7:30 p.m. on the ABC. So big game, big lights, 2 HBCUs. And let me just say, this is going to be a good game. Southern has been tapped to actually win the SWAC West. North Carolina Central has historically been good, especially most recently. This is going to be a very good game. College football is here, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the pageantry, pomp and circumstance. There's just a whole lot now dealing with NIL. It's a whole lot now dealing with, the conferences, the conference mix, things of that nature. So I'm just excited. What say you, Danny?
Yes, Jason, I'm also looking forward to this game and it being on ABC, which is great, to highlight the HBCUs and just hoping for a great performance, man. to get the season started off. So there's a few other games sprinkled in this week. This week is their time to shine and get this going off on the right foot.
Thank you for joining us at Back Porch Talk Podcast. You can also join us on Twitter by tweeting us at @back_podcast. For more information, you can go to our website, which is backporchtalkpodcast.com. You can also email us at backporchtalkpodcast@gmail.com. Again, thank you for joining us, and remember that there's enough hate in the world, so go ahead and spread a little love.